Hi everyone and welcome to Super Scramble, the trial for winter of Series 17 in Forza Horizon 5. It continues the overall series topic of JDM cars, so the restrictions for it are very relaxed. It has to be a Japanese car, quite obviously, and it has to be B-Class, that's it, that's all of the restrictions. You can choose any car you like, so you will see quite a variety of vehicles in this trial, and as you can see right here on the screen, there's an epic battle between Toyota Supra and Nissan Skyline GTR. Now you can see my choice right there. It's one of my favorite cars in Forza, at least in Forza Horizon 5, so 97 Skyline GTR, that's what I am driving here, but my friend AJ has gone for Toyota Supra, which is also not a bad choice at all. Now we are catching up with the front AI right here in the very beginning of the first lap. So again, there's not much of a surprise here. AIs, ever since they've been restricted to stock cars, they are not really a challenge in the trial. Quite often the trials are easier than some of the seasonal championships, despite the gap in difficulty between highly skilled for champs and unbeatable for trial. But yeah, with all the bells and whistles and cheats and assists that AI gets in unbeatable difficulty, the difference in PI is so huge once you bring upgraded and tuned car into the trial that they stand absolutely no chance. And I seem to be quite alright here in the front. There's quite a bit of a gap between me and Chazzy and AJ, who are chasing after me, so yeah, as long as I don't make any horrible mistakes, I should be safe for the first place finish, and the team should have no issue. Yeah, you can see Marty has joined the pack on the 4th place, so yeah, AI stands zero chances, which kind of makes me think that I wouldn't mind seeing something like a veteran trial option for the seasonals. Doesn't even have to have any additional reward. It can be absolutely the same reward that you get for the normal trial, but basically when you join the trial you get an option whether you want to have regular one or a veteran one. And I'm not quite sure how the veteran would look like, but maybe tighter restrictions on the car, maybe less of a gap or no gap in PI that AI is allowed to drive against you. Something that kind of resembles a challenge, because trial is meant to be a pinnacle of difficulty in the seasonal content, but really it hasn't been much of a challenge for God knows how long. Some PR stunts, and as I mentioned, seasonal champs are much harder than the trial is, unless we have something like S2 class when everything is just a complete mayhem on the track, or some weird combination of street race where the NPC traffic is horrible, or a stock showdown. The trials are just way too easy. And with that, we are coming to the finish here on Estadio circuit. I won this race, though I have to say over the last 2 laps AJ and Chazzy came much closer than I felt they should. I made quite a few mistakes through crucial corners, and they definitely did a better job at that. But let's go for the second race here in Bolo 8 circuit, or 8 Ball circuit. I never quite liked this track. I mean, the track itself actually I like. Lapping on it, or doing some rivals, I do like, but it's so narrow and tight that in Horizon setting it never goes without an incident. So a lot of your finishing position really depends on how much you're, just like that. There's a teammate in front of me has just slammed me on the side, probably completely unintentionally. and yeah, got me into the wall, to the full stop, to the last position. And now another teammate is trying to throw me into another wall, which obviously doesn't add any speed. Now I managed to get through that. Now the teammate ahead of me is the same guy who got me to a complete halt in the very beginning. So yeah, and obviously neither AJ nor Chazzy really leave anything to a chance, so they are well ahead, and I have 2 laps to try to catch up with them, which might be quite a bit of a challenge. Again, both are driving very capable cars, and both are very capable drivers right in my league. So that's another thing I like when riding in this convoy, is that I never know whether I'm gonna win or lose by quite a bit, because you know, everything is left to chance. Right, so yeah, the fate of my teammate, who kind of killed my race in the very beginning, is not very great. Now they ended up in the wall. As I said, I don't think them slamming into me was intentional at all. I think it was a fair mistake, but unfortunately it doesn't make it any easier for me now with 1 lap to go. I don't think I have any chance of fighting for the win, unless my friends in front take each other out, which I don't think they would. Both are clean drivers, so now I'm trying to concentrate on at least getting this AI, and keep making quite a few mistakes, like right here. That is not ideal. Ooh, what just happened? I'm not quite sure. I think I ran over a prop that was dropped on the track and now knocked a little bit by that AI, but that sent me completely sideways into the wall. And yeah, now I don't really think I can catch up even with this last AI. Is this a 4th place in the second race for me? Oh, 4th or 3rd, I'm not even sure, because that AI just stopped before. Yeah, still 4th. Anyways, so that AI did register ahead of me. Not a terrible result, considering I was starting last and I finished in the wall in the very beginning, but obviously a little bit disappointing. But that's it for the trial today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.